Hello Gemini, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This is for anyone with a Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or anyone who knows someone with those placements. This is a general tarot reading, so not everything you hear is going to resonate with you. If not, that's fine. Just take what does resonate and leave the rest for whoever is meant to find. If it doesn't resonate, feel free to choose a different pile. Or I've already posted several videos, so you can go back and see some other videos that might resonate more. With that said, these are the three piles for today. We have pile 1 with the Ethereal Visions Tarot and a piece of Smithsonite. We have pile number 2 with the Circle of the Cloisters Tarot deck with this piece of Moldavite here. And we have pile number 3 with the Manga Tarot and a heart-shaped piece of Opalite. So go ahead and pause the video if you need to. Take a moment to meditate on your stack, your stone, however you do it. You might have more than one that's calling to you, so that's fine. It just means that you have more than one message. Without further ado, take your time, and I will see you in your reading. Hello Gemini, for those of you who've chosen pile number 1, this is your reading with this pretty piece of Smithsonite here. I love how it looks like there's little rivers running through the stone. It's very pretty. Let's see what we have for this week. Very eager to talk to you. Oh, nice. The Lovers. It can be representative of you or another Gemini that you know, or it can be representative of a twin flame soulmate connection. Alright. We have the 2 of Swords in the reverse. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Cups. So it could very well be a romantic connection that you're needing to make a choice on. The Lovers can also represent a choice that you need to make using your intuition or your heart space. And of course the Swords saying it's a pretty major decision that you need to make. But it looks like with the 2 of Swords in reverse, you're not quite ready to make it. We have the Queen of Pentacles here, which can represent an earth sign that is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And whether you have that in your own chart or it's reflective of the person that you're dealing with, you'll know which one it is. And then the Ace of Cups is just saying it's a new emotional situation, and it seems like you're a little bit confused on what to do here. Really, my advice is if it seems like a stable thing, if it seems like something that's good for you, then go for it. As long as it's not harming anything, there's nothing wrong with it. So we've got the Goddess Oracle here with some additional information. For Gemini group number 1. Okay, so we have Callie with Liberation. And this is a number 26, which breaks down to an 8, which is all about money, finances, abundance, prosperity, that kind of thing. We have Danny with Assurance, and she's number 10, which is a 1, which is all about new beginnings and opening up new chapters. We have Maya with Illusion, and she is a number 35, which breaks down to an 8, which is again about money. So this could very well be a workplace relationship, which would then be understandable why you're so confused and unable to make a decision there. But again, as long as it's not harming anyone, I don't see why not. And then we have Sarah Dwin with potential. And she's a number 9. Number 9 is about finishing off cycles so that you can open up fun new chapters. So this is basically like the Star card, and this is like the Magician. So what I'm seeing is that you've got everything that you need to make this a reality if that is what you want to do. It's saying that this situation could be very liberating for you, very freeing. And I see here that you're trying really hard to make sure that you're not falling to any illusions, not trying to live with those rose-colored glasses. You want to really make sure that this is a good thing for you, which is really good. Like, that is exactly what you should do. Just try not to overthink it too much. If it feels good and it doesn't harm anything, then go for it. And even if things were to fall through, it just means that you learn. There's lessons in it. But with the Lovers there, I'm going to say that more than likely this is something that could really last the test of time, so long as both of you are willing to work on it. We'll get some last messages here, a little bit of extra info. This is the Moonology deck. Let's see. Some extra messages for Gemini group number 1. We have 2 Taurus. So Taurus could definitely be someone you're dealing with. Taurus could also be in the Queen of Pentacles represented there. Let's see. We have your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. We have surrender to the divine. We have prosperity lies ahead, which makes sense with all those 8s that came up. And we have a time for healing. So, yeah, you need a plan here, but don't over-plan it, don't over-analyze it. Gemini is very much a thinker sign, and you guys can easily get an opportunity and then sit there and think it to death, think it out of existence. Like, oh, well, this feels really good, but there's X and Y and Z and oh this and oh that. And whereas it's an opportunity that you're supposed to take, then all of a sudden you're not taking it because you've talked yourself out of it. So surrender to the divine and know that this situation is going to be a good, prosperous, healing kind of situation, and that you should definitely go for it. And it looks like this person could even help you with your plans for your dreams, to make your dreams a reality. While Geminis are very good thinking signs, and they can be pretty good at making plans, and while this isn't true for all Geminis for sure, but some Geminis can certainly be a little bit difficult for them to actually get things started with their plans. And so maybe this person is going to come in and be like, all right, well, you need to do X, Y, and Z. Let's go. Let's do it. Like on this Saturday, we're going to register for this, that kind of thing. We will close off with a couple of cards here. It's the Starseeds Oracle. Get some last little encouragement from the universe here. What is this for Gemini group number 1? Okay. We have Earth Guide. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. Here you go. Plain and simple, black and white printing right there. Can't really say it much more clear than that. And then we have Strength. You are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. There you go. And there's goes with the Assurance card. And the prosperity lies ahead there. And finally, we have guidance. You are not alone. You're guided by masters and teachers of the highest realms. So trust your intuition. Let your heart lead and let your mind figure out how to get there. Heart can make the decisions, brain needs to figure out the plan. That's always going to lead you to some fascinating experiences and lots of growth. That's all I have for you this week. Make sure if you need to, you take some time out for yourself. Do that self-love. Make sure that you're eating and exercising and drinking your water and all that stuff that's supposed to be really good for you. And stay safe, be blessed, and I will see you in next week's reading. Bye. Welcome, Gemini, to your reading. For those of you who picked pile number 2, this reading is for you. We have this pretty little piece of Moldavite here. I really like it because it fits really nicely on my thumb. It's almost like a worry stone. Let's see what the universe has for you this week. This Tarot of Cloisters. It's really a fun deck. It can be a little bit difficult to shuffle. A bit of a challenge. But it's fun. What does Gemini group number 2 need to know this week? Gemini group number 2. Gemini group number 2 need to know this week. Alright. Ooh, you've got some pretty big changes coming up. On the bottom of the deck you have Death, so it could be the situation is changing, and it could also be that you are dealing with a Scorpio. And that is a major player in this week for you. Or you have Scorpio pretty major in your chart. Alright, let's see here. We have a lot of pentacles, so this could be a work issue. Maybe you guys are getting ready to change jobs. We have the Page of Pentacles. That indicates studying for something new. Maybe you're getting ready to end schooling and start a new chapter with your career. We have King of Staves. King of Wands there. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here is that you are kind of pulling back. You could have just finished an education, or you're getting ready to start it, and you're kind of pulling back and checking your status, checking your your plan, crossing your T's, dotting your I's. You want to make sure that you're doing the best thing possible for you. We have the King of Wands here, indicating that you've got a really powerful passion for something that you're wanting to go after. It could also indicate a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that could be helping you or guiding you. It could be someone that you know. It could be you, and you just have those signs strong in your chart. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So you are doing really well, and you know that you will be doing really well, that this career change is going to do, it's going to help you a lot with your finances and getting you to where you want to be. So this is overall a really good reading. I see that the death is just that inevitable change as you progress from student to practitioner and go from the one stage into another, transitioning. So I'm going to take out this Goddess Oracle deck here, and we're going to get some additional information. But yeah, this definitely seems like a worth reading, considering all the Pentacle energy in here, and especially when you mix that with a King of Wands. That's like you're working on something that's financial, but you're super passionate about it, which is really good. Number 2. There we go. So we have Mount Kocha with water. And this is all about your emotions and making sure that you're keeping your emotions in check, making sure that you understand your emotions, that while you're keeping your emotions in check, you're not logicking them into non-existence. Like, emotions are good, emotions help to protect us, emotions help us to move in the right directions, but you should not really let it overrule you and make decisions for you. It's a number 33, which is a master number, and you're not supposed to reduce master numbers. 33 is all about manifesting your reality, and if you don't know much about manifesting, I would suggest that you look it up. There's a lot of YouTube videos on it. It's primarily about knowing exactly what you want, very detailed, exactly what you want, having a plan, knowing how you should get it, and then being willing to take those steps to go get it. If you do break it down to 6, which is all about relationships, whether it's a work relationship, love, like romantic relationship, or a family relationship, even something as simple as an acquaintance is covered by the number 6. And then we have Lilith with independence, number 30. And again, 30 is all about manifestation and creation. And then we have Hera with alliance. And she's number 21, which breaks down to a 3 yet again. You may be seeing a lot of 3s around. If so, it's just the universe nudging you in that direction. And then we have Shakti, transformation, with number 46. And 46 breaks down to a 10, which is a 1, which is opening up new chapters, new exciting chapters. So what I'm getting with these then is you're taking stock of your options, because you're going to be getting a new job, and it's going to be something of an alliance, and you're not really sure how to go about it. You're trying to figure out the details here because you want your independence and you want to be able to keep that passion without having to dim it down to work underneath somebody. And you're trying to transform the situation into what you want, and it's going to take a lot of planning. But overall, it does look like you are going to be able to get what you want. You're going to be able to keep your independence. Or maybe it's that you're just finishing up school, like college, and you're getting ready to move out, but you're going to need a roommate, obviously, until you get stabilized in your new career, that kind of thing. So there's that too. There's several different situations here. Probably quite a few chose this pile. Not that I can blame you. The little round tarot deck is pretty fun. Unique. Anyways, this is the Moonology deck. I'm going to get some extra details here for Gemini pile. That one was fine. So I have a couple Gemini for 2. There we go. We have your commitment is being tested. That happens a lot of times when you're passionate about something. Something always comes up to say, hey, how bad do you want this? How bad are you going to work for it? Are you going to be willing to work through this problem, or are you going to give up and go do something else? And then we have a time to give rather than take with New Moon in Virgo. So you could be dealing with a Virgo or have it strong in your chart. And we have a new romantic cycle begins with New Moon in Libra. So again, Libra is something you might have in your chart or someone you're dealing with. And if none of these make sense, then don't worry about it. It's just an energy at that point. So nothing for you to worry about. But I was kind of seeing the whole romantic thing here with the partnership and the passion. So some of you may be thinking about moving in with a boyfriend or a fiance or whatever, and you're kind of weighing your odds there because you're like, well, you know, but what if this happens or what if that happens, and yeah, I'll be able to share the bills, but do I really want to make this step? And the universe is telling you exactly what you need to hear. You just have to accept it. Instead of just constantly logic and throwing logic in there and ignoring what the universe is trying to tell you. We will finish off with a few cards from this Starseeds Oracle deck. See what the universe has for some final words for you. Gemini, group number 2. Some final words for Gemini, group number 2. Okay. We have inner alchemy. Inner alchemy is achieved when you react to fear with love. So there's nothing to be afraid of. You do have people to support you. I'm sure there's lots of people out there that can give you advice. And if you don't know of anyone, the best advice I could give then is to imagine yourself running into someone on the street and explaining to them your situation, and then think about what they would be telling you then. What advice would a stranger give you in your situation? And then we have magnificence. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique, but most importantly, you are enough. Self-confidence issues need not apply here. You have plenty going for you. You've no reason to worry about it. And then we have light. It is time to reveal your radiant light to the world. Geminis are super smart. Huge asset to any company, any business, even any logical or philosophical conversation always benefits from a Gemini's mind. Are really good at starting businesses and having business ideas. You guys are pretty great, so make sure that you know that. Make sure that you're working on that, and give yourself a break. That's all I have for you this week. Take some time out for yourself if you need to. Listen to what the universe is trying to tell you instead of logic, because when you just logic it away, it's easy to miss the opportunity you're supposed to be taking. But stay safe, be well, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye. Hello Gemini, and welcome. For those of you who've chosen pile number 3, this is your reading of this manga tarot and this pretty piece of opalite stone. That's a little heart there. So let's see what this tarot, the universe, has for you this week. Alright, universe, what is that? That's a lot. That's too many. This Gemini group number 3, you need to know this week. Okay. Gemini number 3. That's too many. Gemini group number 3. Fine. Okay. Okay. So we have on the bottom here, we have the Tower, which, don't forget, the Tower can be simple or it can be profound. It really depends on your situation. It can be something that makes you realize that you need to change your belief system because your belief system was built on sand and it's crumbling. It can be something like a surprise, like someone throwing you a surprise birthday party or something. Or it could be something as simple as you're going to experience a thunderstorm this week, that kind of thing. So there's a lot of different things that can be here. We have the World, so you're ending a cycle, and this is a voluntary end of cycles. So the Tower could be that you see something for the way it really is instead of what you thought it was, and you're like, nope, I'm done, out. We have the Queen of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Three of Wands. So there's a lot of fiery energy here. The Queen and Knight of Wands can represent a fire sign, which would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be heavy in your chart, it could be heavy in someone else's chart that you're dealing with. If not, it just represents an energy. So you are all fired up this week for sure. You are done with the bullshit and you are not going to be repeating the mistakes that have you constantly in these cycles. You're saying it's stupid to do the same thing over and over and expect different results, because that is literally the definition of insanity. So screw all that. Let's do something completely friggin' new. I am so done with this. I'm gonna go forth with gusto. Screw the waiting. I see my ships coming in. I'm gonna jump on that opportunity right now. We are not waiting. Let's go. And that would definitely account as a Tower moment. Sorry for coughing, guys. I have winter allergies, and they're pretty bad right now. Anyways, this is the Goddess Oracle deck. We're going to get some additional information here on this fiery week ahead of you. Let's see what we've got going on for Gemini, number 3. I guess we'll take them since they literally fell off the desk. They really want attention. A lot, but whatever. They really, really want to be known. Okay. We have Mayat with Truth. She's number 31, which breaks down to a 4, which is all about balance and karmic balance and truth. So you could be receiving or giving a truth bomb. Considering you're Gemini, I see it more as giving a truth bomb and then walking straight the fuck out the door. But, you know, we'll see. We have Gaia with Earth. And this is 16, which breaks down to a 7, which is actually about spirituality and religion, being, being in touch with your higher self. We have Guan Yin with Compassion. And she's number 27, which breaks down to a 9. So that is all about finishing out old cycles so that you can start exciting new chapters. And then we have Shakti with Transformation. And she's number 46, which breaks down to a 10, which breaks down to a 1, which is all about new chapters, which Guan Yin is closing out old chapters, Shakti is bringing in new chapters. And finally, we have Metis with Wisdom. And that's number 36, which breaks down to a 9. So again, closing out chapters. So with the world here is very big. You've got a lot of closing out old chapters, old cycles, things that haven't been working for you and you're just done with it. You're like, forget this, I'm going to go and do something completely different because I want something to work. I don't want the same shit over and over again. So let's see what we can do. And Gaia, Earth, is all about creativity and, birthing new ideas, new opportunities. And then we have transformation and compassion. So show yourself compassion. Do your best to show others compassion. And don't be afraid of that transformation. It is going to be very beneficial for you, is what I'm seeing. You've got that truth. You've got that wisdom. Play on that wisdom. Take the wisdom with you, forgive, but take the lesson, that kind of thing. Don't let it happen again. Which looks like exactly what you're thinking. Like, fuck that. And if that happen again. So let's see here. Alright, let's get some extra. This is the Numerology Oracle deck. Get some extra messages for Gemini. Gemini group number 3. Group number 3. Whoa, this is funny, guys. Take the good thing is that the universe is very eager to talk to you, so long as you've got that, your ear to the ground, so to speak. You'll get a lot of messages coming through, that intuition of yours. It says you're very close to achieving your goal. So don't give up. Keep charging forward. Nothing will come of the situation. So that card doesn't mean that nothing's happening. It means that your worry is not founded. It means you need to calm down. It means you need to think of other situations, other solutions. It's saying just because you're thinking it's this way, it doesn't mean that anything's going to come of that. Like, you've got to ground your worries and, like, is it, how much of a possibility is it really that something is happening, like what you're thinking? Like, nothing's going to come of worrying too much. So you just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Have as much compassion towards yourself and other people as you can. And just keep going forward. And then we have adjustments are required. And that is clearly true, because if it wasn't, you wouldn't have the world and the tower and everything that's going on here. Adjustments are required so that you don't have to repeat the same cycle over and over and over again. Adjustments are required so that you can build a stable foundation and not keep having the rug ripped out from underneath you. You just got to be ready. Like, you've got to go in a completely different direction and kind of make it up as you go, because, I mean, that's how we do it with new things. It takes experience and wisdom to do something to make sure that it succeeds, and so you're kind of flying by the seat of your pants on something new. Just keep going, just keep doing it. Don't repeat another cycle. Don't let it happen again. You can do this, you're strong. Go through and win the day. Let's get some final messages here from the universe. This is the Starseeds Oracle deck. Let's get some final messages for Gemini. Group number 1, number 3. Gemini group number 3. Okay, let's keep playing that. We have intuition. Trust your intuition. It has been guiding you to the answers that you seek. Yeah, you should always trust your intuition, even if you really don't want to. I mean, obviously know the difference between intuition, your inner demons, and overly optimistic kind of thing. But know when your intuition is whispering to you, and look into what it's telling you and try to make up a plan for it so that you can get somewhere and get into that next chapter so that you can stop repeating cycles. We have signs. The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities. So you could be seeing numbers, you could be seeing repetitive words, 222, 333, things like that. It could be like, oh, I kind of randomly want to go to this one place here one day. If that's the case, then go. Instead of logicking it away. Then we have release. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. We all came here for a reason. Make sure that you're not letting anything or anyone hold you back from that. Well, that's all I have for you today. It's going to be a little bit of a tough week, but you can do this for sure. Just be strong. Take some time out for you if you need to. Make sure that you've got that self-love under wraps. Like, get that stuff done. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Stay safe. Be blessed. And I will see you in next week's reading. Bye.